Hi, you're watching Investor Insights, and in this video I'd like to talk about dividends. Now, dividends is a means by which a company rewards its shareholders for sticking by them. It basically takes a portion or all of its profits and it divides it amongst all its shareholders. Dividends are great. I can't find one bad thing to say about dividends. Dividends should be one of the primary considerations of getting into a stock, along with things like P/E ratios and the PEG ratios. Because a dividend somewhat provides you with a little safety net should things not go your way for a little bit. Yes, you should time it better, but you can't pick tops and bottoms. So if you buy into a stock that pays you, for argument's sake, a 10% dividend per annum, it means that you've got 10% leeway on the downside should you hold this stock for a year. And this doesn't take into account franking credits and the like. I'm just talking about straight out dividend yields. If you bought a stock XYZ and it goes up 10%, and in the time that it's gone up 10%, you've managed to reap some dividends to the tune of 10%, means your total gain was 20%. And that's a pretty good investment. Dividends don't necessarily mean that a company is doing extremely well. Sometimes companies, through their history, consistently may have paid out a dividend, but that's not necessarily a sign that it's a very strong company or it's a very energetic company. It's not necessarily a company that's going to grow. Look at Telstra. And it's been paying quite a sizable dividend for the past 13, 14 years. But that stock is not a growth stock. Sometimes dividend paying stocks are referred to as defensives, because in a tough market, you can always rely on them for income. Not much for capital growth, but for income, they're pretty good. It should form basis of a good value investment portfolio. There's another point that I'd like to mention about dividends, and that is, if you pick a stock solely for a dividend income, you have to be wary of the dividend being cut or dismissed altogether. It's a changing world. Companies change their strategies all the time. Apple never paid a dividend until last year, and I suppose paying a dividend entices people to invest in the stock. But as I said before, it's not primarily why you should be buying a stock. Dividends can come and go, but the companies will always be there. So dividends are good. Dividends are a constant stream of income, but dividends are not necessarily your main consideration before you buy a stock.